What's up, you guys? It's be your boy Scotty, and you're watching my review of The Real Housewives of Atlanta Season 8. I don't know what episode it is. I'm just pissed off because I spent about 15 minutes talking, and the video didn't even record. And that would have been a great video. But now I got to re-record it, whatever. So let's talk. Let's just get into it. Happy New Year, by the way. Happy 2016. I hope everybody had a wonderful New Year. Yes, I took a break, a few days of a break, just to clear my mind and get myself ready for the new year. It is what it is. So let's get into the video. So let's start off with Kandi and Shamea. Okay, Shamea stops by the candy coated factory to talk to Kandi about what happened. DonJuan is surprised to see her there due to the fact that she was sitting there with Phaedra and Portia and having a conversation with them too about the Todd and Phaedra thing. Shamea told Kandi exactly what happened, play for play, that Phaedra told them that she was being cordial with Todd and how she was going to meet up with Todd about the situation. So then, DonJuan comes in and he gives his spiel about it, saying that he came in at the tail end of the conversation. That's the point. You came in at the tail end of the fucking conversation and you took it and you ran with it and you ran into Kandi and you told her that they was just out there talking shit. They were not. So if I understand that if you hear your friend's name pop up and you feel like they talking shit, you're supposed to defend them. But at the end of the day, if you don't know the general basis of the conversation, then you need to shut the fuck, what they call the fuck up. Because at the end of it all, you don't know what the fuck they were talking about. You don't know what it was. So shut up. You know what I'm saying, DonJuan? Like, that was too much. Number one, you were out of pocket, out of line, and I just think that you just need to shut the fuck up, like I said, because you were wrong. And Kandi getting mad because she feels like Portia keep being in her business and talking about Todd and don't know what the fuck. That's not what it is. So you basically taking what the fuck DonJuan said and you eating it up as you like to eat a lot, as we already know. But you taking it and you eating it up like it's a damn crab cake. Like, I feel like that was some bullshit, Kandi. So this is the video where I read Kandi for filth. Because, like I say, to everybody who watch me, I'm all about being honest. If I like you, I will read you. If I don't like you, I will read you. Especially if you're doing some fuck shit. And on this episode, Kandi did fuck shit. Bottom line, I just felt like she did. So Todd and Phaedra, they met up about the payments. Turns out Phaedra didn't really pay Todd for the third payment. She really didn't. And that brings me back to 2012 when she didn't really pay Kenya for the back end. Or whatever she didn't pay Kenya for. And Kenya got mad in it all video. And now I understand. Back then, I was all team Phaedra, fuck Kenya. She's a nasty, grimy, slut, bucket ass bitch that's trying to fuck her man. Blah, blah, blah. And that was wrong and biased of me. However, I understand what the situation is now. Because she don't want to pay Todd for shit. Then on top of that, she lying talking about she ain't never seen the video. But Bravo shows a flashback of her seeing the video. Phaedra is a motherfucking liar. You know what I mean? And the more this damn season goes on, the more annoyed I get with Phaedra. She's a frog ass liar. Ribbit, fucking liar. Like, come on now, Phaedra. Like, stop it. Just like you lied about your damn due date back in 2010. Like, if you can lie about your due date, you can lie about paying somebody. And you can lie about not seeing the video that we all know that you saw already. Phaedra, stop. Ribbit, stop. Ribbit, stop. Then on top of that, she decided to take a jab at Todd and talk about he was living off Kandi's allowance, weekly allowance. Bitch, really? Todd has 3 different shows on 3 different networks, number one. What the fuck did Apollo do for money? You have your motherfucking there to be talking about somebody's husband's finances when your damn husband is in jail, number one. He's a felon. He was getting money from doing illegal activities. At least Todd is getting his money the legal way. So who the fuck are you to come for somebody else's finances, Phaedra? Shut up. Because that was something you didn't even have to say. So, like, really? And how are you trying to move past something with somebody and you coming for their husband like that? Coming for their husband and their husband's coins. You know what I mean? Like, you pride yourself about being a wife and shit, but your husband wasn't about shit either. It looks to me like he had a motherfucking allowance because nobody knows what the fuck he was doing for work and getting all this damn money. So what the fuck are you talking about, Phaedra? Like, that just annoyed me really bad. So, Portia was at the Emmys. She was representing for Dish Nation. And I can say that no matter what people say about Portia has taken this Real Housewives of Atlanta vehicle and she driving away with it. You know, and that's what you're supposed to do when you're doing when you got a big platform like that. You know, like Kandi's using it, Cynthia's using it, Nini's using it. Let's see, who else is using it? Sheree trying to use it now that she's back. Um, Kenya's trying to use it for for better purposes. It's like even Demetria McKinney trying to use it for better purposes. You know, to get their brands up. You know what I mean? Like that's some shit you're supposed to do with the vehicle like that. Now, me personally, even with YouTube, you know, I'm not using it the way I should because I treat it like a hobby, and I think I've got more of a following and to the point where I shouldn't treat it as such. But because I work a full time job, it's like I have to treat it like a hobby because I don't have the time or the energy to attend to it like I would like to. You know what I'm saying? Like when I wasn't working, I was always in front of the camera and I was always trying to get my subscribers up. But now it's like, I'm tired. The subscribers will come when they come. You know what I mean? And then I get frustrated when they don't come. But then they ain't coming because I ain't producing much of shit. You know what I mean? And then, you know, take Justin J for example. We started around the same time and he's using his YouTube platform as a vehicle. He got a website. Adrian got a website. They both got shirts out. Justin goes out and he does hosting gigs and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it's all about networking and shit. And I haven't done much of that lately because I work full time now. So it's not the way it used to be. You know, I'm just now getting my coins that I earned from YouTube. I'm just now getting it. Just now getting them after 5 years. I never got paid for YouTube until just a few days ago. So it's like, you know, maybe with the coins that I just got, I could probably do more for my channel. I could probably get another computer and try to edit videos and shit, or get a better camera or whatever. You know what I mean? But at this point in time, I'm good. You know, when I get the time to attend to it, I will. But this job just, ugh, y'all don't understand. But that's what I mean by when you get a vehicle like that, you're supposed to drive that motherfucker till the motherfucking gas run out. That's what you're supposed to do. So, Kandi, Todd, and Cynthia and Peter, they have a double date. And as they're having the double date, Kandi goes in on the whole Portia thing. She feels like Portia's taking Phaedra's side and never comes and talks to her about anything. Like, she feels like Portia thinks that Phaedra's opinion is the law. You know, like, it's Obama. And I feel like this. If you've always felt that way, Kandi, how come you just ain't said nothing? Did it really take DonJuan's ass to come up to tell you that they was talking shit for you to realize that you feel like, oh, this bitch taking sides. She ain't really rocking with me the way I rock with her. She ain't really supporting me the way I'm supporting her. Why you ain't said nothing at that point? And I've always felt that way about friendships. If you feel some type of way about me and my actions, how come you just can't tell me and we can rectify the situation? Kandi ain't doing shit. She already pregnant. She's in her feelings and she feels some type of way about Phaedra and she's taking it out on Portia. Then on top of that, Phaedra inadvertently caused a wedge between Kandi and Portia. And here's my thing. You know, the more I watch this season, the more I don't like Phaedra anymore. And I used to go up for Phaedra and people used to read me for filth about going up for Phaedra, especially Lipstick Alley. They said that's fuck boy mentality for going up for a lying ass ribbit like motherfucking Phaedra, and I kind of understand it at this point. So thanks, Lipstick Alley, for telling me what it really is. Shout out to the folks who can't stand my lisp and the chip tooth at the front of my mouth. Shout out to them. But you know, it is what it is. You know, just read me for all my imperfections. Read me for all of them. But I kind of understand what they were saying now, because it's just, the shit Phaedra does is really shady. It's like she starts a problem and she runs away. It's like on the damn playground. You throw a brick at a bitch on the damn monkey bars and you run away and you hide behind the apple tree so won't nobody know that you the one who threw the damn brick. Like, Phaedra, grow up. You know, grow up. You're a grown ass. It was a whole bunch of jobs. So grow the fuck up and act like you won. Okay, so We have Cynthia's event. Portia comes in, she speaks to everybody, including DonJuan, who feels like she's being phony by doing it, but it's called being cordial. She was already being a damn violent wildebeest on the damn boat. Let her be cordial. So she tells Kandi that Shamea told her what was going on, and she wants to have a conversation with Kandi, but she don't want to have it right then, and she don't want to have it in front of everybody. She wants to have it in private. So as her and Kandi are about to walk outside and have a conversation, here come the Kandi Coda crew, Carmen and DonJuan. First of all, Carmen, why the fuck are you even involved? Shouldn't you be somewhere getting chased by Mama Joyce with a damn kitten heel? Like, what the fuck you so fucking pressed about? What the fuck they got going on, bitch? Like, I don't get it. Why are you so pressed, and why do you care about what's going on with them? Are you kidding me? Are you seriously kidding me? I don't get it. And I just feel like it's a bunch of bullshit. And I think that Carmen needs to stay the fuck out of it, and so does DonJuan. Like, why can't Kandi and Portia have a conversation amongst themselves? Why should they have a conversation with a bunch of vultures? So when Portia tells Kandi she don't want to have a conversation right now in front of everybody, Kandi goes out saying we ain't got to have a conversation. Kandi, really, bitch? What the fuck you need to have a conversation in front of everybody for? Like, cut it out. You know what I mean? Cut it out. Cut it the fuck out. Why the fuck do you feel the need to have that conversation in front of everybody? Like, I don't get you right now. You full of it. You full of shit. And you really need to stop being full of shit. The only way you can do that is get an animal. And that's what the fuck you need, Kandi. Like, I'm just over your motherfucking ass right now. You just pissing me off right now. What the fuck you going off on Portia for? She didn't do shit to you for once. She ain't did shit. Portia walked away, and she should have. Because I would have walked away on all their asses. So her and Shamea went outside. They talked. Carmen comes out, and she follows them outside. And Portia walked away again because Carmen coming up saying that well y'all had a lot to say when y'all was outside the damn video party and shit. I'm like, Carmen, let somebody sit the fuck down. All they really needed was to call Mama Joyce on your ass. That's what the fuck they needed, because you was overstepping your bounds to the motherfucking fullest. Have a seat. For real. Have several. All y'all need to. So Kenya and her dad have the emotional breakthrough, and like I've been saying, because her childhood was tumultuous, and she had a tumultuous relationship with her dad and her mom, that pretty much represents why she acts the way she do. And she is in her 40s, and people be feeling like that's a cop out when you have mommy and dad issues at that age. But you know, my mother is 50 years old, and she's had a tumultuous relationship with her mom for years. As long as I've known my mother, ever since I've been born, they've always had a tumultuous relationship, to the point where me, my sister, and my younger brother do not have a relationship with our grandmother at all. At all. Like, I don't talk to her at all. I don't remember the last time I've seen her. I think the last time I seen my grandmother was probably 2010, so that was like 5 years ago, and I had to just turn 21 then. So I'm about to be 27 next month, so that's the last time I saw her. Then on top of that, I haven't called her, haven't talked to her, haven't heard her voice in over about to be 60 years now. So that's really ridiculous, you know what I mean? And that's crazy. And then she also has a tumultuous relationship with her father. I mean, she grew up not knowing who her father was, and she met him finally when she was 16. And even now, I didn't meet him till I was 17. She had only met him 3 times out of her whole life when I met him. And when I finally met him, I didn't even grow to have a relationship with my grandfather. I grew to have a relationship with his brother and his kids. I didn't really have one with him, and I still don't, and I don't look for it, you know what I mean? So that can be a hindrance to someone when they don't make peace with certain situations. Like, I made peace with certain people in my life, you know, like my dad. You know, I grew up for years disliking my dad just because of what he didn't do in the past, and I was bitter because he raised his other 4 kids but didn't raise me and my sister. And then, you know, I was mad at my grandmother too, because I felt like she didn't really care for me and my sister. We were like the outsides, the back ends, really. That's how I felt at the time. But, you know, I've forgiven my father and my grandmother for whatever I felt that they've done to me, and they forgave me for whatever I said and done to them, because, trust me, I have grown a whole lot, and my mouth was something else. even though it still is, but it was something else back then. I could do and say a lot of things to cut someone. Now the only thing that I haven't settled the score with my brothers, my two brothers, Chris and Anthony. I settled the score with them, and I'm trying to bond and grow a relationship with them. But as far as my sister, I haven't talked to her since we had that disagreement about 3 years ago when I made my video and I was talking about my life without grandparents, and it kind of pissed her off. And to this day, she hasn't talked to me, and to this day, I haven't given a fuck. But I think, hopefully, I can say that one day, hopefully, we are able to have that conversation and kind of mend fences. But I'm not gonna be the first one to make that happen, because I'm not the one with the problem. She is. She has a problem with me because of what I said, and she refused to to really see what the fuck I was going through or why I said what I said. Everybody else have but her. So, hopefully one day that won't be the case. But at this point, it's like, fuck it, and fuck you, fuck it, fuck it, fuck it, fuck it, fuck it. It's all about fuck you, fuck it. I don't give a fuck. That's what it is right now. But it doesn't mean that I don't care about it, and it don't mean that I like the fact that we're not speaking, because who would be happy to not be speaking to their sibling? I'm not, and as the year goes and as I get older, because I'll be 27 next month, family means more to me than anything. And I've grown closer to my dad's side of the family. I've grown close to a lot of my cousins on my dad's side. I go to every family function there is on my dad's side. And there was a while when I wouldn't go to nothing they had. But now you can't stop me from being with them. So, yes, family is a lot important. And you sometimes have to settle those scores in your life, especially with those that have done things to you and hurt you, especially family. So, Kandi and Portia meet up for lunch. And I must say that Kandi pissed me off again. You going off on Portia about this Phaedra shit. And like I said, I do feel where you coming from when you say that you feel like Portia takes sides and everything like that. But you should have rectified that a long time ago and said that. You get mad with her about something that DonJuan said that she said when Portia really didn't do shit. Kandi, you were wrong. You handled it wrong. And you made Portia immature ass look like the mature one at the whole situation, because you was being a bitch. Point blank and the fucking period. You were, and you disappointed me tonight. So you better redeem yourself next week, because if you don't, I'm gonna read your ass again. Okay? I hope you know that. I will read your ass again if you don't do what I ask you to. But with that being said, y'all, this is my review. The next video you're gonna see is Love and Hip Hop New York. I plan to do a review on the haves and have-nots. I want to review Brandy's new show, Zoe Ever After, and I have my testimony coming up too. So I'll talk to you guys later, and I'm out of here, y'all. Peace.